Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. Dear viewers, this is the another book review. This is a topic which I would really like to a book. I would like to really like to show this to you all, where we, as a Muslim, have to how do we live a life actually. See, knowledge is one thing, practicing is different thing, right? You don't have the knowledge, learn the knowledge, gain the knowledge. After gaining knowledge, work on it, practice. That's how it is, right? That's what our Islam talks about. Now, if we analyze our own life, like how are we spending our whole day as a Muslim, right? Now, in a Muslim life, it's not only about just praying 5 times a day. In Muslim life, it's not about keeping fasting in the month of Ramadan when the month of Ramadan comes. It's not about giving a zakat in a year when the due has come. It's not about performing a Hajj once in a lifetime. Now, being a Muslim, how do you revolve your life as from the Islamic perspective? This is where this gives an emphasis by a book called The Productive Muslim by Muhammad Faris. Wonderful book. A very wonderful book. I recommend you all to please buy this book. Because this book explains about, as a Muslim, how do you be a productive. Whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are an employee working in the company, whether you are a family member of your house, a father, a son, a brother, or sister, a wife, and son or daughter, whoever it is. And being a friend of someone, having colleagues, whoever it is. Social life as well as a different aspect of our life. Now, how though you're living, in whichever field you're working, whichever part of the world you're staying, what is your age? Irrespective of what is your background. Very important thing, if you want to make your life a better life, not from the worldly and dunya aspect, even from the hereafter aspect, akhirah, from the Islamic perspective actually, this book will help you to understand this thing. Very well written book by Muhammad Faris. I'm connected to him in LinkedIn actually, and he has a YouTube channel also. He has a Facebook channel as Facebook account as well as in Twitter account also, I think. But in this book, he explained in a very basic concept wise from a psychological aspect. So this is a journey he explained on how did he start off with this productive Muslim company, right? How did he come up with this thing, a company, right? He used to blog around, okay? He was a blogger basically. And till now he is. If you check his website, theproductivemuslim.com, he blogs in there. I mean, he shows articles also about productivity. So he explained his journey, like how did he start this company, and he was a blogger before he started blogging. Then when he saw the Muslim market, the Muslim people, how the lifestyle they're living. So this is where he had found out that what are the issues, problems the Muslim people are facing. And this is where, in order to help them living a better life, helping them to be productive from the worldly aspect in the professional life and as well as in the non-professional life, and from the spiritual life also. This is where he has found out the unique thing, where he has gone depth into the psychology aspect, and then he has presented out over here in the form of book, where in this book he has explained very well about what the productivity is all about, the general productivity. See, any psychologist you can go. He's a psychologist basically. Muhammad Faris is a psychologist actually. Alright, but he's different from the other psychologists. Other psychologists, you go anywhere, they're good ones, no doubt. They explain you how to be productive and how to overcome the challenges and issues you're facing in your life. But they have some limitations also till the end of your life. But he goes to go further from the day when you grow up, and then you live going through all the phases of your life, and then till the end of your life, and then in the hereafter. I mean, you do such a way that which is benefit for you in this worldly dunya as well as in akhirah. This is where he has given a focus, and where he has come up with Islamic productivity. From the Islamic perspective, how you become productive. Where he focus on three things, entity every person has. Energy, focus, and time. Everyone has energy, everyone has time, everyone has to has a focus. How do they utilize this thing? This is where he talks about. From the different aspect, taking these three things from the different aspect. One is from the spiritual aspect, one is from the physical aspect, as well as one from the social aspect. He explains very well actually about it. From the basis of Quran and Sunnah actually, yes. And then how does that thing link to your goals and vision of your life? That's also another important thing. And based on that, how do you develop your habits also? How does he help to develop your habits? He explained in that also. And then with one chapter talks about the Ramadan productivity also. That is very useful to go through it actually. And then very interesting thing is productivity after that, where he explained the last part that whatever you're doing it should please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the first most important thing. From the beginning till the end, you're doing what you want. It should please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It should be acceptable Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It should be acceptable from the Islamic aspect actually. That's a very important thing actually. And this is where this book talks about that thing. He has gone to a detailed depth from the psychology aspect. He has presented models over here. He has taken the models from the famous psychologist, and then he has presented from the Islamic aspect, that as a Muslim, how can you be a productive and all. This is where he explained very well. I mean, he is not saying that you just be spiritual work, pray 5 times and all that. No. He says that you as a working person, as an entrepreneur, how do you pray 5 times? How do you do zikr askar, recite the whole Holy Quran in the month of Ramadan? How do you be productive? So he explained from the very practical and pragmatic way actually. There's another interesting way. Even whether you're staying in a Muslim country, whether you're staying in a non-Muslim country, he explains very well. By the way, he stays in the US actually. So he explains about like being a Muslim American, how to live. And this is applicable to each and every one of the Muslims throughout the whole world actually. You visit his website, theproductivemuslim.com. In that, he issues blogs and articles like how to be productive and all, and explain in a very very interesting way. I mean, and along with that, he has master classes going on for those Muslims who want to attend his classes as an individual person, even from the business perspective. Like, he gives classes, teaches to be productive from an individual aspect, as well as he himself give classes, sessions I would say, to companies where the employees and employer want to be a productive as a Muslim also, and he has done that. So that's a very interesting thing actually, you know what. And not only that, I mean, he himself saying that I would encourage others also to be like him, where he's tried to, who are going to give sessions and classes to other Muslims based on the business model he has done. So basically, he's not competing with any other guys who are trying to doing the similar way like he. He is embracing the competition. He wants more Muslims to do this, go through the same model what he's doing, and spread around throughout the whole world. It's very helpful. I mean, it's kind of more collaboration. I mean, it's kind of what do you say? Kind of helping each other, you know. To him, as well as he's helping you all, and as well as to others. Now, recently he has he has published another book. This is the first book he has published. You can say 10 years back, almost. And recently, I think 3-4 months back, he has published another book called The Baraka Effect. Inshallah, I will buy that book also. I'll read, and I'll inshallah also in the future I'm going to present the video about the review of that book also actually. And there are other products you can find out even in his website. There are quite a lot of charts he has prepared, like the ways of being productive and all that. I mean, explains to you like how do you go by on a daily basis, weekly and monthly basis and all that, and tells you like how you're being productive from the last time, like from here to last time, how you improve yourself. That's what the ways like he tries to help you out to be more productive actually. All right. So there are quite a lot of things to be told about it, but I would suggest you buy this book, please. Read it. This will help you a lot to be very productive, and this has also same way. This has helped me a lot to be more productive, like what I was. It helps. Basically, it is helping me a lot to improve myself than what I was earlier. Yeah, that's the thing. So that's all for this reviewing of this wonderful book. Please share, subscribe to my channel, share this video and like this video. Any comment, please do comment down, and remember me in your duas. Being productive, as well as let us help and pray for each other to live a lifestyle of being a productive Muslim, like how Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to be. That's what example he gives. We should live the example life. So that's all. Take care. See you next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.